Hey guys, it's World Series G and I'm back with a new team breakdown. Today we're breaking down the Memphis Grizzlies. By the way, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I got more team breakdowns and more content coming soon, so just look out for it. Right now, let's get into the roster. Alright, here we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Alright, before I even start though, I kind of like how 2K put everybody in the new Nike uniforms with the new Nike poses. It's kind of dope. Kind of feels like I'm playing a brand new game because the first month you got the game, they look completely different. So I think that's cool. I hope they keep doing it like every month. Just put them in a brand new pose. That'd be mad cool. I mean, 2K, if you listening, that's an idea, and I hope they do it when guys start getting traded and stuff. That'd be dope. But enough of that. Let's get to the roster. So yeah, this team still got the big two: Marcus Gasol and Mike Conley. Tyreke Evans they added. Chandler Parsons. Hopefully he's healthy, because he could really help him. James Ennis, Jarrell Martin, Brandon Wright, Jermichael Green who's hurt. Deontay Davis, Mario Chalmers, another guy hopefully stays healthy. The rookie Dylan Brooks, one of the Harrison twins, Andrew Harrison, Yvonne Rabb, Wayne Selden Jr., Vince Hunter on the two-way, Ben McLemore, another guy that hopefully can get healthy again. Kobe Simmons from Arizona. So yeah, that's their lineup. I mean, this team is gonna be these guys, and hopefully Chandler Parsons can help out. This is after the first roster update, so Chandler Parsons got a giant boost to his three-point shot. He was like a D+3 when the first release came out. Then he had a huge game. He had like 6 threes. He's up to 88, which is gonna help because pick and rolls with these guys, and then just floor spacing in general. You want guys who can shoot. I mean, this is this is the NBA, man. You need guys who can make three-pointers. You're not going to grit and grind no more. So that's that. If we look at him defensively, Conley's a good defender. Gasol's a good defender. Chalmers is a good defender. Everyone else is kind of suspect. You would hope Chandler Parsons at 6'10" can at least... He's going to be your main wing defender. I mean, he's probably the best guy you got to defend like the LeBrons and the Giannis's and the Kevin Durant's. Not awesome defender, but he should be able to help. He's long. He's athletic. His IQ ratings, those underneath the athleticism ratings, those type of things are probably not going to be the highest for Chandler Parsons, but he's going to be your main guy. He's going to be your main stopper if you're not trying to stop guards or big men. So you got to rely a lot on him. On-ball IQ is not great. It's 68. Low post IQ is not that great either. If he plays a little 4 and gets matched up with a big man. Pick and roll defense is decent. His help IQ is decent. His consistency is decent. But I mean, he's the best you got. He's got to be a two-way guy. If you play, only good thing is if you play enough my team online with Chandler Parsons, hopefully if he keeps continuing to have a good season, his ratings will increase. But I mean, if you're playing with him in a my GM mode or anything else like that where you're kind of stuck with these ratings, he's not the best wing guy to have, but he's solid. He's long, so smaller wings are gonna have a hard time with the length. He's gonna help defensively just by reaching and having long arms. That stuff helps. So yeah, and you could put together a decent lineup around those two because you got good shooters. Martin, Ennis, even Tyreke Evans right now has a pretty good open three-point shot right now. So those guys are effective. Your big men, Deontay Davis and Brandon Wright, they're solid. Wright's solid. He's been solid for a long time. He could defend and finish around the rim. Mario Chalmers, we know what he can do. Dylan Brooks, also decent. I mean, you want Andrew Harrison, I'm not really too fond of. He can't really shoot. He's a crafty pass first point. So I mean, there's uses for Andrew Harrison actually. Now that I think about it, if you play Conley off the ball, he can be your primary ball handler, and his 3-point shooting is less effective. If you have him as the starting 2, you're gonna have more issues with him because he's not really a knockdown shooter, so he's not really gonna space the floor. He's actually gonna congest your pick and roll. But other than that, you know the two main cogs that make this team run, Gasol and Conley. As long as you got those two guys, you'll be in a lot of games with this team. I don't know if you'll win every single one of them, but you'll always be in games because those two guys are dominant. Conley in the pick and roll and Gasol in the post. You put a good game plan around them, you'll be fine. Speaking of game plans, let's get out of the roster. Let's jump into the game plan for this team. So the best thing to do with this Memphis offense, which seems obvious, but yeah, play through your best two players. Play through Marc Gasol and play through Mike Conley. I mean, basketball is still a game about stars, so it makes no sense but to use your star players. And Mike Conley and Marc Gasol will always keep you going. So those guys are very important to your offense. Make sure you feature them constantly. It's perfect for the pick and roll. We all love the pick and roll. You got a point guard in the center. Just get some shooters around them, and you've already got the basis for a pretty good offense. So let's get into that offense. As you can see right here, it's stopped. They run a 4-around-1. 4 on the perimeter, Gasol in the middle. Here is running it to perfection. The ball's inside the Gasol. He kicks it out to Jarrell Martin, who didn't quite get to the corner, but it still went in. So let's break down some of their offense. A play I like for them is this one right here, the fist 5 horns down. Here's another example of it. That one, they start out on the horn set. Here's a screen set. Conley hits the screen, hopefully. And you get the help. You get a wide open 3. There goes Marc Gasol. That's just a replay of the first example of it. Here it goes again. Little horns action, bounce back and forth because you want to get away from the human defender. This time Gasol pops in for the slam. Here's one of my favorites though. Probably my favorite, the one they have. This is quick elevator 1 rip. Here in a close game, the defense sagged off the guy and it hit a big 3. Here, this is the play to its fullest. So you pass it to Conley. Oh, actually, that was the play to the fullest. That's Ben McLemore coming off the elevator screen, hitting the 3. Well, he's missing the 3, actually, but he got a great look. Here, you're going to actually see someone make it. So, yep, you get the 1 pass and the bounce out, and there goes the elevators. Conley pops out, knocks down the 3. So that's a quick rundown of that offense. Let's get into their defense. So, here's a rundown of the Grizzlies' defensive settings. I'm not really going to break it down every single step. You can see it there. Obviously, I like to keep everything moderate. And we're not going to be too aggressive because the guys on the wings, I really try to choose a defensive strategy according to the wing defenders and how good they are. So really, you don't really want anything too aggressive because the wing defenders, Chandler Parsons, Ben McLemore, Tyreek Evans, aren't like stellar defenders. Your best 2 players happen to be good defenders. So Gasol and Conley, you kind of want a defense kind of based around them. I mean, Gasol is going to protect the paint, so you want to kind of funnel the defense towards the paint and let Gasol protect the paint. Conley, you want on the best guard possible. You really don't want him against wings. He's not that big, obviously. He's a point guard, so he's not going to be able to defend like Kawhi Leonard's and like Giannis's. But you can put him up against maybe a DeMar DeRozan, definitely against point guards. That's what he does best. But you have solid defenders, so overall this team should defend. But we all know that scheme is only half of it. When you're playing a video game, you got to execute also. So keep that in mind when putting in these settings, that you can have the best settings in the world, but if you're letting your guy get blown by every possession, Marc Gasol can't sit there and save you constantly.
So you got to keep that in mind when you're doing those things. Just in general, Memphis is going to be a pretty solid defense if you can play well with them. They'll be bad if you're bad with them. Nothing too out of the ordinary with the guys they have. You got a good defender in Gasol to protect your paint. So that's always a good peace of mind to have a good rim protector. But overall, that's the Grizzlies defense. That's the Grizzlies overall. Like I said earlier in the video, if you like it, leave a like, subscribe. I don't have a lot of viewers, so I mean, come on, leave a comment. I'll probably get to you. My next video is actually going to be a subscriber request, so there's already that out there. And other than that, this is my Grizzlies breakdown. This is World Series G. I'm signing out. Peace.